In the annals of aviation history, few names resonate with as much intrigue as Amelia Earhart. A trailblazing pilot, her daring spirit captivated the world, pushing boundaries for women and aviation. But it was her final, ambitious attempt to circumnavigate the globe that etched her name into legend. Not just for her courage, but for her mysterious disappearance, one of the 20th century's greatest enigmas. Born in Atchison, Kansas in 1897, Amelia Mary Earhart displayed an adventurous streak from a young age. Her early life was marked by a thirst for independence and a fascination with unconventional pursuits. It wasn't until 1920, after attending an air show, that her true calling became clear. The sky beckoned. She took her first flying lesson in 1921, quickly mastering the controls and earning her pilot's license. Amelia rapidly rose to prominence, breaking records and shattering gender barriers in a male-dominated field. In 1928, she became the first woman to fly across the Atlantic, albeit as a passenger, earning her instant celebrity. 4 years later, she piloted her own solo transatlantic flight, solidifying her status as an aviation icon. Her achievements inspired millions, proving that the sky was not the limit for women. By 1937, Amelia set her sights on an even grander challenge, a circumnavigation of the globe at its widest point. This ambitious journey would cover 29,000 miles, pushing the limits of both human endurance and aviation technology. For this monumental task, she chose Fred Noonan, an experienced and highly respected navigator, as her co-pilot. Their aircraft was a Lockheed Electra 10E, a twin-engine monoplane, specially modified for long-distance flight. The journey began smoothly, with successful legs across the United States, South America, Africa, and Asia. Despite minor mechanical issues and challenging weather, they pressed on, nearing the final, most perilous leg. The most critical stretch was the 2,556-mile flight from Lae, New Guinea, to the tiny remote Howland Island. Howland Island, a mere 2 miles long, was a speck in the vast expanse of the Pacific, a needle in a haystack. Navigation over such immense ocean distances was incredibly difficult, relying heavily on celestial observations and radio beacons. The U.S. Coast Guard cutter Itasca was stationed near Howland, ready to guide them in with radio signals. As they approached their destination, communication became increasingly sporadic and distressed. Earhart's last known transmissions indicated dwindling fuel and profound difficulty locating the island. She reported being on a line of position, but couldn't see the island. And then, silence. The last confirmed radio contact from the Electra was at 8:43 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time on July 2, 1937. The world held its breath. The immediate confusion quickly escalated into growing concern. The U.S. Navy and Coast Guard launched an unprecedented search effort, spanning weeks and covering vast areas. Despite the immense resources deployed, no trace of the Electra, Amelia, or Fred Noonan was ever found. Their disappearance became one of history's most enduring mysteries, fueling countless theories. The most widely accepted theory suggests the plane ran out of fuel and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. The vastness and depth of the ocean would have quickly swallowed any wreckage, leaving no trace. Another compelling theory, the Gardner Island theory, posits they landed on Nikumaroro, then known as Gardner Island. Evidence, including artifacts and bone fragments, suggests they might have survived as castaways for a short period. This theory offers a glimmer of hope, a tragic end on land rather than a watery grave. A more controversial theory suggests they were captured by Japanese forces, possibly as spies, and held captive. While largely unsubstantiated, this theory persists in popular culture, adding another layer to the enigma. Amelia Earhart's impact on aviation and women's rights is undeniable, transcending her mysterious fate. She remains a symbol of courage, determination, and the pursuit of dreams against all odds. The continued public and scientific interest in her fate ensures her story will never truly end. Her disappearance serves as a poignant reminder of the risks inherent in pioneering exploration. Amelia Earhart's adventurous spirit continues to inspire, even as her final journey remains shrouded in mystery.